Earlier video, we said you have to identify competencies in three areas. We said you have to identify competencies in your work area, in your family area, and for yourself as a person. In these three areas, you have to identify goals, targets, and competencies. Now, having done that, now you have to assess where you are. When you identify competencies, you can't just say that, okay, I'll improve in everything. You need to assess where you are. Okay, so for this assessment, you can take the help of your colleagues. You can take the help of your boss and colleagues to assess where you are. They can give you feedback that, for example, if you want to learn about lean manufacturing, they can tell you, okay, what is that you have displayed earlier, okay, and you yourself know what you know and what you don't know. So related to work, you have some support, but in case of your family competence related competencies and then competences related to yourself as a person, you can take the help of ChatGPT. Now, one of the competencies that we identified earlier for you, that is for the person in this video, is knowledge about variety of foods and its impact on health, because this person wants to control his diabetes. So to achieve that, he said he has to understand, or he needs to improve his knowledge about variety of foods and its impact on the various health issues of the person. Now, before you try to assess yourself in this particular area, it'll be good for you to break it down into more micro competencies. Now, when you say knowledge about foods and so on, it can be a very broad topic. So what you want to know, you need to give some inputs to ChatGPT, and then it can help you identify the micro competencies that you need to learn about. Okay, so these micro competencies, when the ChatGPT gives to you, you can always filter it and say, I want to learn this, I don't want to learn this, and so on. That's fine. So you identify the micro competencies, and then you need to take assessment questions from ChatGPT. For example, if you want to assess yourself in the area of nutrient composition and interactions, for example, okay, with reference to this competency about knowledge about various foods. Now you can ask ChatGPT to give you questions related to nutrient composition and interactions, or dietary diversity and health outcomes. Okay, whatever is a micro competency, you can ask it to give assessment question. After it gives assessment question, you try to answer. Or if you don't know anything, it's very simple. Okay, now you get 0 out of whatever, and you need to learn everything. But if you know something, then ChatGPT can tell you that, okay, now these are the areas you have to focus. Okay, now this is how you need to assess yourself, your current situation. Okay, take some time, do this exercise so that the learning that you do can be focused on what you really want to learn and what you really don't know. Okay, now that is the assessment part. Now let's go to the next step. That is, you have identified the goals, you identified the targets, you identified the competencies. Okay. Now you are assessing yourself as to what is your current status with reference to these competencies. To assess yourself, you have broken them up into micro competencies. Now you come to the area of actual improvement. You need to work out an improvement plan for the micro competencies that you have identified. You also know as to what you have to learn in this particular area. Okay, so ChatGPT can give you a beautiful plan about improving how to improve your micro competences. It is possible. Now, for example, I have asked ChatGPT a question. I want to learn about variety of foods and its impact on health. You gave me micro competencies that I need to learn. Can you give me resources for learning these topics? Where can I learn? Give me courses, videos, peoples who can help me. Now, this is the question I gave it to you. Now, the micro competencies that it gave me in this area, she already knows. Okay, let me refer to it as she ChatGPT already knows. So now, then ChatGPT has given me these resources and various video links, variety of resources. And let's say if you want to focus on one particular area, let's say you want to learn more with the help of videos, you can always ask for it, saying that give me only videos, don't give me anything else. So with the help of this information that ChatGPT can give you, you need to work out a improvement plan. Now, this improvement plan need to be brought down to at least a weekly level. Next week, what you need to do, what you need to learn, this has to be clear. And if you are really want to really nail this learning issue, then you create a daily plan. Each Saturday you prepare a plan for the next week on a daily basis. Maybe if you want to spend half an hour every day, that's perfectly all right. Or if you want to spend 4 hours every weekend, that's also all right. So I would prefer that you devote time, even if it is half an hour on a daily basis. The reason I say is I have observed many people, I have observed many leaders who want to improve themselves and so on, especially during our leadership programs. So during that, what happens is the leaders they say they would like to do it at the weekend, 3 hours, 4 hours, but weekend some issue comes up and then the whole thing goes off. So that week, zero learning. So that doesn't give you a good amount of continuity. So my recommendation is please make sure that you allot some amount of a time every day. If it becomes like every day evening after dinner, okay, 9 to 9:30, you are spending time for learning, then it has a very good chance of becoming a habit and you would be making progress. So try it out.